I'm forever that.
You're now tuned in to WHNIC Radio, where you always know who's in charge. I got $200 in gift cards to the Crocker Spot for anybody that can call and tell me the name of this girl right here.
Ain't nobody fucking with me, and that's been word on the street. And you can pick it up curbside. I built my table, I don't need your seat. And I don't leave crumbs, I eat, make it dance in this motherfucker. Went from Big Mama to a Slimmy at the Rucker. Used to bag up just to get a Louis Duffel. Still serving these streets, that's a different hustle. Never full, it's a different hand in hand, but the same game. And any vet won an award and it's bang bang. You can feel how you feel about me, but they ain't gonna stop my G. And I'm still gonna fuck up these streets, no typo. My new nigga real fine, but he's psycho. Norman Bates, but his face like Shine Poe. He like to shoot up the club all night though. Just not with his Glock on TikTok. We be out in Lagos, but the big blocks. Buy and develop on a big lot to make sure all my people live in tip top. I never brag how real I keep it. I watch them niggas, they south, I peep it. And you ain't got Mike in the car, I beat it. And if they said I said it, just know I mean it. I'm really that.
Jackson Ward's Heroes and Sheroes community pop-up is going to be a wonderful event. Everybody, come out. Let's have a good time. The weather is nice and the price is right.
Ooh, yo, shout out, yo, Lakili. Nah, I'm going to put the artist and the song. YouTube probably might blank it out, but I had to play that. Whoever caught that song caught it. Now I'm gonna put the name of that song, that song that was playing in the intro. Man. So Spirit told me that some of y'all probably having a tough time during this transit. So I had to come on here real quick. You feel me? And go ahead and talk to the people. You know, give the collective a message. Because some of y'all are feeling the pressure right now. Listen, I tried to tell y'all that this transit is no joke. Now, the beautiful thing about it, if you are feeling the pressure right now, all you doing is feeling what needs to be removed. Okay. Hey, all right. So some of y'all are probably noticing the patterns, noticing certain things that have been blocking you or preventing you. See, now this is the thing about it. Now, some people may try to think that they could revert, retreat, or try to put the fire out. See, but this thing here, this is what you call Aries energy. Okay. So right now, with all this Aries fire in the sky, the energy is not here to play soft with you. It's here to wake you up. Some of you have been letting things rule you that you were always meant to have dominion over. And Aries doesn't ask for permission. Aries moves. Now, it doesn't matter if you are in Aries. We are in Aries sign. We have a lot of heavy placements, and we got a freaking cosmo cocktail going on. We got Mars, which is the home of Aries, Saturn in Aries. And Saturn in Aries, think of it like having someone who has all of this energy, and you're like, okay, we can go and do this, but first we need to do this. Okay. So if you've been feeling restless, triggered, pushed, even a little uncomfortable, that is not by accident. That is activation, and that is designed by the divine. All right. Now, one thing's for certain, two things for sure. If it's your first time here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. Now, if you are a part of the Vibe Tribe on my Patreon, you definitely got hooked. Y'all got y'all tea early. Okay. Now, at the end of the day, whether if you are new here or you are subscribing, this message is to my subscribers. Okay. These are messages for folks that actually fuck with Fox. Okay. Now, so if you've been feeling restless, triggered, pushed, even a little bit uncomfortable, again, that is not by accident. That is by design. That's activation. That is the divine saying, this is the truth. You don't just look like your habits, you look like your patterns. I'm going to say that again. You don't just look like your habits, you look like your patterns. And this Aries energy is exposing them fast. So the cycles that are usually going, then guess what? The devil is going to turn around and even work even harder. So some of these cycles, okay? Some of these cycles, or even especially when the devil turn around and comes in, you know what the devil looks like? It is not always in the form of a person. Okay. It's also, hold on, I'm so sorry. I got a freaking call. Okay. It's not always in the form of a person or in the form of, say, like a incident. Okay. Guess what? You know what it can also come in the form of? Questioning. You start to question yourself. Is this really my path? Am I ready? Doubt, anxiety, second guessing what was already aligned, because the devil will change your outcome by changing your mind. It also, the devil energy comes in looking like confusion, overthinking what you already felt was right. Remember, intuition is a muscle. So you have to constantly use it. It's always your first thought. You don't know why, you don't know the reason, but you just know how you feel. Anything after that is not your intuition. If you need to take a moment to process, then do so. Delaying what you were supposed to execute immediately is devil energy. Now, clarity turns into hesitation. That is devil energy. Misaligned execution. That is devil energy. You're moving, but from confusion. You know what that is? That's survival mode. We are getting out of survival mode and we are now using survival skills. Mode and skills is two different things. So are you operating from a safety mode? Okay. Devil energy, it looks like procrastination. It feels like resistance. You are reacting instead of responding. That is the reactive Aries energy. Okay. Devil energy also looks like isolation. You drift from your purpose, from your higher self, from your calling. Now you're caught between who you're becoming and who you used to be. But here's the shift. And this is where Aries energy comes in. Aries is the reset button. We are in the season of the reset button. So the moment that you stop overthinking and start moving, the energy is here to remind you. You don't need more confirmation. You need more courage. Execution breaks confusion. Action silences doubt. Discipline restores your dominion. And even if you feel off track right now, hear me clearly. You are not too late. You are not too far gone. You are not disconnected. You're being redirected. Understand that rejection is divine protection, because increase is not always announced. Sometimes it shows up as pressure, as urgency, as the inner voice saying, move now. This Aries fire is burning away all the old patterns so you can finally step into who you say you wanted to be. So don't shrink, don't stall, don't sit in confusion. Move. Even if it's messy, move. Even if it's scary, move. Because on the other side of this fire is your next level. So don't be no punk bitch. We ain't no punk bitches over here. Okay? We are not. Move that body. Why do you think I keep telling y'all to get y'all asses in the gym, to move that body? Okay. You are needing to move that body. If you are feeling any sort of way, you need to move that body. Go run, go jump, go take a walk, go to the park. What is, instead of doing what feels safe, how about you create a safe space for yourself? And that is not retreating and going back to this old shit or old people, person, places, or habits. Okay. What is what does safety really look like for you? Because you're going to have to move into in a different direction. You're going to have to move into quarters where it's just like, all right, I got to get away from this BS right now, because right now it's fucking up my nervous system. Some of y'all over here thinking y'all have motherfucking anxiety and shit. Whole time is just because you haven't even tried to attempt to even recalibrate your nervous system. You've been operating in a survival mode for the last however many freaking years. If you don't have a space to think, or if you can't even sit down with your thoughts, guess what? This Aries season is going to be like, come on. What, like, you see that's what that Saturn energy is. Saturn is that planet of discipline, of order, of govern. Like, Saturn is not one to play with. Saturn is the warden. Saturn's just like, yeah, Aries, I like that energy, but what we're not going to do here, we're not going to go head first into something without even a fucking helmet. So let's see what Spirit has to say for y'all. I hope this message finds y'all in rich spirit. Okay, no matter where you at right now, if you are making it here, let me know how this message resonates with you or how it's making you feel. So let's see. I want to thank my guides and your guides for delivering these beautiful messages for my subscribers, my supporters, my patrons, my members. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I don't know who need to hear this, but I was hearing this also. Some of y'all need to go clean that fridge. Some of y'all need to pull that fridge out and get behind that fridge and go ahead and eat some fruit too. Because I was just like, that was one of the downloads that came in. I said, okay, Spirit, I'm telling them. I said, I don't know who need to hear this, but somebody gonna need to go clean that fridge. And tomorrow on the 17th, depending on whenever you get this message, tomorrow is the new moon in Aries. Fresh energy, baby. So how does your current lifestyle perpetuate where you trying to go? How you envision yourself? You know, don't be one of them people that's always asking for these blessings and all this other stuff. And your life is not even prepared. You don't even have the motivation. You're not moving. See, that's the thing about it, is that people can do whatever. It can be candle work or whatever it is, or praying, manifestation, whatever it is. But do understand that you have to meet them halfway. It's not just going to literally fall in your lap, and you got to take care of yourself too. Gotta take care of yourself. Okay. Ooh, look at this. Nothing will come of this situation. And then you also got bring love into the situation in reverse. Aquarius energy. Okay. Now, some of y'all, all right, now with this, nothing will come of this situation. This is a general for the collective. But basically, the first thing that came to mind when I seen this was, if you are sitting or just standing still or watching, I'm hearing paint dry, or if you are waiting, there feels like there's somebody that is waiting for something, or still waiting. I'm hearing like waiting. Stop fucking waiting, bro. Stop waiting. There's something here that I just keep hearing, like, stop waiting. Like, or how many times does someone have to show you that they either are not fucking with you or that they're not serious? Okay. There's something that's misaligned, and you have bring love into the situation in reverse. And Aquarius energy is for the greater good. Okay, so what if you're doing something, then what is the greater good of this? Okay, like where's it going? I'm hearing, where's this going? Where's this going, bro? Where's this going? Have faith in your dreams. Some of y'all probably don't. I'm hearing that. Okay. So one message that I'm getting is that some people maybe have gotten into a situation with a person. All right. It does not have to be romantic. Okay. And they're saying that you didn't need them from jump, that you see that what you have done, even with all of the burdens, maybe some of y'all have been around people who have been a burden, or you have been holding a burden. And next thing you know, you're noticing like, yo, I could do bad by myself. and it looked like that's what you've been doing. Okay, you added additional person. So whoever this is or whatever needs to be removed, remove that shit. Okay, it's time to remove yourself. Take yourself out the group chat. All right, with this have faith in your dreams, this is one of those things where it's just like the reason, if you hang around 5 losers, you will be the 6th, period. Okay, that's how the math is. If you have certain people in your home, or if you have certain people in your energy, or if you have certain people in your workspace, just know that if you hang around, or if you paying into it, whatever it is that you're literally paying into, or metaphorically paying into, or energetically paying into, you are going to multiply and amplify that. Understand that. What's at the bottom of that? Communication is key. Some of y'all need to verbalize. Y'all need to speak up. And Mercury is in Aries now too. Say that shit with your chest. Yes, of course, think before you speak and understand, like, is this shit really worth it? Or have it been falling on deaf ears? Maybe the people or the persons or whoever it is that you've been talking to, they don't hear you. And if they don't hear you, then why are you still talking, or why you keep having the same conversations or complaining about the same shit? That's probably why some of y'all is not probably talking to certain people, or you're losing real people. If you find yourself losing real ones and you're still with the dumb ones, then you are subtracting. Okay, life is about multiplying, not adding and subtracting, multiplying. So if you are adding people to the equation and it is not multiplying, then what do you think is going to happen? So you've been fucking with all of this energy that's been subtracting from you, and then you got real ones that are just like, yo, it's your life, go ahead and live. No beef, no nothing, but that's just on you. Everybody got their journey. Your time is now. The facts is the facts. It's already giving what it needs to. Spirit, like, how many times we got to sit here? So now you feeling the pressure. Yeah, that's the pressure. And the pressure is here not to turn around and scold you. Not to scold you, but it's to show you. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you. And that's something that some of you people may not realizing, that this is happening for you. No matter how messy or how scary it is pulling you out of this comfort zone, because you deserve more. You have way more abundant and skills and all of these things, but you have been operating from a safety mode with unsafe people or unsafe quarters. Make it make sense. Come on. I'm hearing some of y'all something about, like, y'all, I don't know. I'm hearing a couple of things. Oh, okay, Spirit, hold on. I'm hearing something about, especially with this communication, this could be in regards to maybe like the people that you are listening to, or maybe people that you have been having conversations or taking advice from. There could be, I don't know, because, be careful also with social media. It's up to you, but use your critical thinking skills. Okay. Some of y'all are needing to have a conversation or possibly mend something with a person who you know. I'm hearing something about who you know is genuine, who is kind. Maybe you haven't spoken to this person in a minute, but it feels like a conversation needs to be had. I'm hearing it's water under the bridge. I'm hearing they're not really mad. They're not upset. They will be thrilled to hear from you. Okay? Because it feels like some of y'all are I'm seeing someone that's really under pressure right now, and you are the person that they thought of. Yet you didn't end on bad terms with this person. It's just that you didn't have the capacity for them. Have faith in your dreams. Walk by faith, not by sight. There's things that's happening right now. Okay. Some of you, there are resources that's out there. Look at this Page of Wands. There is a brand new beginning that's here waiting for you, but it's up to you to take that action. Page of Wands is all about the action. Page of Wands is literally a confirmation that you need to make the first step forward. Jump out the window and build the plane on the way down. That's why they said have faith. No matter if you only got $1 in your pocket, holla. Because because this is where you got to have faith. You're needing to remove yourself, physically remove yourself, be bold. Aries is about that bold energy. One thing, Aries got some fucking confidence and is very bodacious. Aries in its working from its shadow is either working from its ego, or it's working from a space of we're always worrying about what other people are thinking. It's reactive. Okay. And it feels like some of y'all are reactive right now. Y'all don't have the confidence. Y'all supposed to, it feels like some of y'all have confidence in certain areas, but that's only because you have mastered that. Now it's time to unlock those skills and use this shit to pay the fucking bills. Okay, metaphorically or literally. Okay, come on now, Queen of Wands. What the fuck did I just say? Confidence is your currency. Okay, this is fire sign energy. Kings, queens, in betweens. It does not matter. Hey, what up, Jay? It does not matter. Okay, the Queen of Wands energy. It does not matter if you are masculine, feminine. Okay, some of y'all are very charming. Some of y'all are very magnetic. Some of y'all are needing to use that energy to get your ass the fuck up out of there. Go ahead and be bold. Okay, go apply for that. Go take that first step. It don't matter. Okay, because it feels like for some of y'all where some of y'all are at, it where you going is way better. Okay, if you go in this direction, you already know what you're gonna get. You just because you don't know what's over here, I guarantee you it's better than what the fuck is over there, because you already know what you're gonna get. Okay, and some of y'all been really taking hits, hard hits. Okay, so a hard head makes a soft ass. Okay, when you talk about, look, bring love into the situation, is in reverse. How much you gonna keep giving? Your bank is in the deficits, literally and metaphorically, or both. Okay, Ten of Wands in reverse. It let it go, baby. Let that burden go. It ain't got nothing to do with you. It don't got nothing to do with you. Six of Wands. Have faith in your dreams. Come on now. Maybe this is some of y'all when it comes to going online or something like that, or going for that job. Hell, maybe you even want to sit here and you want to ask for that promo. Speak up. Okay, a closed mouth don't get fed. Literally. Some of y'all need to talk your shit more. Talk your shit. Okay, look at this. Six of Pentacles. There's so much. There is actually, and you got 2 6s here too. Some of y'all could be life path 6. Okay. Some of y'all birthdays could be June 6th. Okay. You got the 6 of Wands and the 6 of Pentacles here. The moment that you step into that next direction, you will be able to get all the resources, because you know what? Spirit is like, look, we're not about to be sitting here giving you these blessings and sending the help that you need if you are around this energy, because you're just gonna fuck it up. You're gonna fuck it up. You gotta prepare. You gotta prepare the hand and the mental and the heart and the soul. Okay. Come on, y'all feeling the pressure, but it feels like some of y'all are like are the type of people where it's just like you like to put yourself in these situations. Again, that is survival mode. Going back to environment. So you keep going back to that because what? You think that's a dopamine hit? That's not a fucking dopamine hit. That's just being dumb. And I'm going to keep it a buck. That's being dumb. You are intentionally inflicting pain on you when you know you don't have to. Go. It's time. It is time. That Aries and Chiron energy ain't no joke. Okay. Chiron is the wounded warrior. Chiron is like, yo, I know that shit hurt, but bro, how many times? Especially with Aries energy, that's that fire energy. Come on now, don't play. Do not play. All of that stuff, or wherever you've been operating from a specific energy that is from, say, a wound from childhood. This could even be surrounding stuff in regards to like your confidence. Just because somebody is over here, like, you know, maybe some of y'all done got all these accolades and got all this money because people, when you were growing up, people were making fun of you, or you know what I'm saying? Like let that shit go, because at the end of the day, who you doing it for? Okay. You got the 5 of Wands in reverse. You ain't got to argue with these motherfuckers. What you got to prove yourself to? Prove them to who? Who? Prove it to who? And we got 6 here. Stop fucking with people who don't want you. Some of y'all females is over here chasing dudes that don't want you, or whatever it is that you into. Stop fucking with people who don't want you or show that they don't like you. I don't get it. The fuck? Don't be coming on here with this old victim mindset and shit like that. No, you mishandled your heart. You mishandled your hand. You mishandled you. So if you mishandling you, they're going to misuse you. We all here to be used, not misused, but you allowed it over and over. So now that you see it, check it, clock it, okay? And keep it pushing. I be looking at females. I be like, he don't like you. He don't like you. He don't like you. So why do you want him? And then they want to come on here and be like, oh, nobody wants me, this, that, and third. Girl, no. The ones that you want don't want you. But Johnny over there looking at you and thinking you the hottest thing since sliced bread, but you ain't looking at Johnny. Why? But you want to look at the nigga that look like Johnny Bravo. Okay. You got Emperor in reverse, Aries energy. Now, it doesn't matter if you are masculine or feminine. Aries energy in reverse. That means that is reactive. That means get your ego out of it. That means you are needing to be more disciplined, more reserved, more organized. Okay, some of y'all are like intentionally keeping yourself around certain situations or certain places. You wondering why. You so much you want peace, but you always in drama, or you keeping dysfunctional people around you. All right, that's you operating from survival mode. If you don't have an antagonist, you feel like you're not the protagonist or something like that. Like, what the fuck is going on? Okay. Sometimes people will keep certain people around them just so that way they could look like the victim. Sometimes people keep certain people around them because they don't want the responsibility that comes with who they really want to be, who they really see themselves. So they rather sit back, talk shit, or sit back and fucking be in woe is me because they don't want the responsibility. Do hard shit and you will be like, oh, I am the shit. 4 of Cups. Okay, be selective, be mindful. Okay, be aware. Everybody want to talk about emotional intellect, but a lot of y'all are like awareness, self-awareness, emotional awareness. When they get out their way, what's going look at this. 2 of Pentacles, lighter load. Okay, when they get out their own way, 10 of Pentacles, baby, and it's gonna come quick. So what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Uproot that foundation. Go ahead, go remove that foundation. Okay? It ain't nothing wrong. Take that motherfucking plant out the soil and go repot that bitch. Okay, go repot that bitch. Come on, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Get out of this procrastination, hesitation. Get out of all of that. Get out of all of that. And then you also got the Page of Cups. All right. Page of Cups at the bottom of the day. What you put out is what you gonna get back. It's just that simple. Be the energy that you want to receive. So if you keep on fucking around with bullshit, you gonna turn around and get that. Don't be sitting here trying to talk about other people when just because y'all just sinning differently. All right, let me go ahead and wrap this up real quick. Okay. Let me wrap this up real quick. What's the final advice for the collective? What's the final advice for the collective? Final advice for the collective. Final advice. Well, we got final advice for the okay. Well, we got, look at this, radical rebirth. Okay. 5. Look up the spiritual meaning of 5. Let me tell you. Yes, you can. Stop the struggle. Fuck struggle, love. Fuck that struggle shit. We not doing that struggle shit no more, yo. Get out of survival mode. Get out of fucking safety mode. Okay, it's time to be in go mode. It's time to be in survival skill mode. Okay, skills and mode is 2 different things. Yes, you can. Stop the struggle. You can choose at any moment to start over and be reborn. Like the sun, you rise again and again. Even if you are not ready for the day, it cannot always be night. Dust yourself off, Move forward and go for it again. Dust yourself off and try again. That don't mean keep opening that fucking wound. That don't mean if this is like the third or fourth time it's been shut down or the door been slammed in your face, that don't mean keep going. They ain't talking about that, okay? Life is about transition and change. You will fall on your face, change your mind, and need to make a comeback again and again. Life always happens. Release the idea that you messed up if things aren't perfect. Stop waiting to be ready. Make new choices and decisions. Still, I rise. And what's at the bottom of the deck? Look at this. Season. Number 1. Come on. Number 1. What you scared of starting over from? Listen, y'all better stop doing what the fuck is comfortable and start doing shit and start doing some hard shit. Do hard shit, but don't make it hard for you. That's two different things. You can like to do hard shit, but you shouldn't like to make it hard for you. You feel me? You have entered a new cycle that is very old. Allow yourself to become present. Trust in divine timing. Don't be in such a hurry. There are no shortcuts here. Are you ready for a new beginning? You are in or entering a new season that will force you to evolve. This is a time for major transition. This is a time of major transition. You are not stuck. You are holding on to past old terms. Change can be terrifying. Allow yourself to be mentored. When you choose a new path, you are ripe for You are ripe for self-sabotage. A commitment test from the universe may pop up to delay the new pathway. I'm going to say it again. A commitment test from the universe may pop up to delay this new pathway. Stay the course. Your time is now. I am limitless. And if at any point in time you need a sign, ask. Okay? Ask for a sign. Something simple. It's really that simple to ask. But when you ask for a sign, say something very random. Don't say like, oh, let me see a red car. No, just be like, let me see a pink car. If I'm on the right path, let me see a pink car within the next 24 hours. Be specific, because some of y'all be saying some shit, and I'll be like, come on now, like you gotta say something real, like off the wall, so that way it's in your face and you know. All right, y'all. I'll check y'all later. I might be back on here to do some live reading. So later, men lie, women fly, energy don't. And understand, you always going to be climbing, but you got to lift yourself up.